You've got a friend in Zay. You've got a friend in Zay. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Yeah, you've got a friend in Zay. Welcome back to another episode of You Got a Friend in Zay, a talk show created and designed by me, one and only, to come in here to talk about the true meaning of friendship. Guys, I really had to be honest with you. I had a rough weekend. I wasn't feeling well, so I was really debating if I wanted to come on here and give y'all visuals, give you an audio, or just move it into next Monday. But I always say every Monday is a new episode, and I wanted to, be a man of my word. So I was like, let me just at least come on here and give y'all a little something. And then next week, Monday, would be more powerful, more like, oof, I mean, this might be, strong and powerful right now. We never know how much it might impact somebody's life, or it just might give a different perspective what I have for today. But nevertheless, I'm here, and I'm getting better as I go, And so I actually wanted to switch it up today. I wanted to start with the game. Yes, the game. I'm gonna do icebreaker, and then I'm gonna do deep, and then from there I'm gonna start with my what I have to want to talk to you guys about, and then that will be the end. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into the game real quick. All right, so icebreakers first. What is your favorite type of cheese? My favorite type of cheese is cheddar. American cheese is good too. I love me some American cheese. Pepper jack cheese is not too bad either. So those are my favorite kind of cheese. I mean, I love cheese. I really do love cheese. Like, I just, I love it. All right, now I'm gonna go deeper. If each of your friends was an animal, what animal would they be and why? So I do have a spiritual gift, which is knowing people's spiritual animals. So yeah, that God has given to me. The meaning why is to get the character out of somebody, to get the true authentic self out of somebody, so whatever is in the characteristic of somebody, or I'm sorry, not somebody, in the animal, like for instance a lion is strong and brave, and when it roars you can hear it. It's so like powerful, you know what I'm saying? So those characteristics would be in somebody and that person, and God uses a lot of animals in the Bible to, make a point and make things clear, So I'm gonna start with myself, and then I'm gonna go with some other friends. Yeah. For me, it's a bear. That is my spiritual animal. This bear is very grounded, very loving, very strong, independent, exotic. Loves nature, goes out on nature, and just does, just out there. So that was that one. Queen Bee, I want to use her. She is a lion. She is very powerful, very strong, grounded too. Both of them are grounded. The bear and the lion are both grounded as well. They just boom, boom, boom. Who else would I want to? Oh, Wavy was on the show too. Wavy, I would say he is an owl. He does know this as well, an owl. Owls are very unique birds, and they have a very unique sound too. Well, not sound, but the way they chirp. Very unique, very different, and it's just so. In the night owl, some of them are night owls too, so they come out in the night. They sleep during the day and they come out at night too. So they're just very unique. I don't know what other ways to say. Very special. So yeah, I know. You guys are looking like, hold on, it was just getting good. Go back. But it's time for a quick little self-care tip break. I know you guys hear the rain in the background as I'm talking, so I wanted to give you guys a tip about going out on nature. Really enjoying nature as much as possible you can. Take a walk outside, look at the ground, look at the leaves, look at the trees, the animals, the bugs that are walking on the branches. You know, the small little details of plant of nature, because it's so beautiful, so relaxing, and it helps you practice mindfulness. So for sure, get into that, and it will help you for sure. It would. All right, let's get back into the episode. Yeah. All right, that's it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the nitty gritty of what the episode is gonna be. So last episode, I talked about me being a friend of myself, and I wanted to add in one more thing. There was one thing I said at the end of the episode, which was I have my heart of hands. What? I have my hearing aids, and it took me a while to really, bring my hearing aids back into play. So I wanted to talk about that, me being hard of hearing, and the difference of the hearing world and being in the deaf world. So it was a very challenge for a long time. I think after middle school, that's when it's. I'm not after middle school. I'm sorry, guys. After elementary school, that's when it started being a challenge. Because it was a search of, can I be a part of the hearing world only, or can I be a part of the deaf culture only, or can I have a little bit of both? But at the same time, I don't want to be, what you would call it, on this side a little more than that side, and I don't want to be on this side a little more than that side, because then they're gonna be like, where you at? And then where you at? It was that pull and tug, and it was such a challenge, going from middle school to high school too. I still have a little bit of the challenge, but not as much, because now it's like it is what it is. This is who I am. I embrace everything. But growing up, from that era, it's really tough because I was finding my identity, finding who I am, and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, there was some times where I was really in the deaf culture more, and I was like, but I want to be a little bit in the hearing culture because I feel like I would get a little more out of it, and I didn't understand that I can get more out of being in the deaf culture as well, because being in a deaf culture is unique. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Not to say the hearing world is not unique and different. The hearing world is unique and different too as well. But just accepting myself and what um, I have and what I am dealing with and stuff like that. So I didn't embrace that when I was younger. So um, yeah, and then when I got into high school, I think it was my freshman year, I wanted to get my hearing aids fixed because something was going on with my hearing aids, and it took so long to get my hearing aids fixed that I was like, nah, I'm not wearing these anymore. Because it took so long and I was already used to not wearing them anymore. So I was like, I'm just not going to wear them. And I haven't worn them ever since. And then just recently I just had them put them back on. And I was like, okay, it doesn't make a big difference. It's a big difference. So, yeah. So that, and just finding myself and loving myself and trying to not only isolate myself with one culture and embrace all cultures, because I don't, like I said before on my other episode, that I have so many different cultures. It's like literally so many different cultures. So yeah, it was a tough transitioning and to finding myself and embracing that. And then I think also what my issue was is that with the hearing world accept me for who I am. Because back in the day, it was really hard to be hard of hearing and being deaf and stuff like that. So they're like, don't worry about it. It's cool. I know you're hard of hearing. But I was excluded out of some certain things. And it's like, I can still do things, even though I can't hear certain things. I can still, be a part of it. And so sometimes I felt like that, And then with the deaf culture, I could do so much with them and stuff like that. But I felt like I was in that too so long, so I wanted to see what's going on with it. It was just like I said before, a tug and war. So it was a challenge for a while. Um, yeah, I can say that for any other culture as well too, because I'm also black and Hispanic, so those cultures struggle with trying to fit in the world too as well. Um, so yeah. Anyways, then I eventually found myself and loved myself and taking care of myself and just embrace um what God created. He created me. He gave me all these gifts and all these amazing things, and I'm like, you know what? Let me brush this off real quick. You know what I'm saying? And and accept it what it is. And whoever will accept me for what who I am, and what I carry, and me being hard of hearing and all that stuff, they will love me and accept me for who I am, and embrace me. For those who don't, then they know where they belong. It's like nothing like that, but so yeah. All right, guys. So that is the podcast for today. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know it's a little short and simple, but it is what it is. I want to make sure I'm feeling so much better. So for my next episode, it's gonna be bangy. I do have some special guests coming for the next episode, so please do look out. So the quote that I'm gonna end out for today is "Be you." That's it. Be you. Don't be anybody else except you. Love yourself unconditionally. Take care of yourself. Embrace who you are. Find out who you are. And be a friend in yourself. You see what I did there? Alright, guys. Have a great Monday and have a great week. I know some of us is on spring break. For Broward is on spring break. I don't know about anybody else. So, for my Broward County folks, enjoy your spring break. Enjoy it. I am gonna enjoy mine, even though I still have classes for college. But it's okay. I'm gonna still enjoy it. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.